Hello. Thank you everyone for joining my video today. Welcome back to Lucky Clover Budgets. Today I wanted to film me setting up my monthly spread of my planner. So this is the monthly calendar, and I am going to be using the planner stickers that I purchased off of Etsy from All Things Planned. That is her business card there. So she does have an Etsy and a YouTube channel and also her own shop. I believe it's allthingsplanned.com. Yes. allthingsplannedco.com. So these are the monthly stickers for the month of September. And that's what we're going to be using today on this. But I also got a few add-ons as well. So I got the paycheck stickers. So I got paychecks 1 through 4 for September. I also purchased the expense tracker. A savings tracker, a sinking funds tracker, the weekly check-in, which comes with weeks 1 through 5, a monthly budget layout, and I also got the weekly planning page. So these are all sized, can you see that? There we are. These are all sized for the classic Happy Planner, so the 7x9 Happy Planner, but she also sells them for the big Happy Planner. She also sells them in the sizes for the Budget Moms Planner and also Erin Condren planner sizes as well. So those would have different layouts as far as the planner stickers go. So I have a very busy month coming up in September, so that's why I wanted to do it early. Today is the 22nd of August. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just peel off the headers and stick those on. I find it easier to stick them on by flipping the pages upside down. Oop, I just put that on totally wrong. They do peel off really easy, so if and when you make a mistake, like I just did, you can just peel it right off and try again. There's one side. There we go. That's better. So these stickers are actually pretty forgiving. I had to pull that off probably twice and stick it back on because I just couldn't seem to get it straight. But it's on now. So then it comes with the days of the week. So I like to start my planner with Sunday, but you can absolutely start yours with Monday or whatever day of the week you want to. So that's kind of nice that she doesn't overlay the days on the actual header. I will start with the note sticker here. we go. And then I'll just stick on all of the days of the week. Okay, so all of the days are now on, and the next thing that I'm going to put on is the date stickers. The 1st of September is actually a Monday. I will stick all these on and then I will come back once we have all the dates on. Okay, so we are back with all of our dates on. And the last thing that I did was added these little orange stickers to the empty slots at the back that are undated. So she does include these little washi tape slips that just peel right up, and I am going to put those at the bottom. So I did bring my mini Happy Planner budgeting book, and I'm going to use this for the bill stickers and other due stickers and things like that. So she does sell bill due stickers, but I have a lot of Happy Planner sticker books and paper and that sort of thing that I've had for a long time because I used to be heavy into planning. I just think it's right if I use these up first before buying more stickers. So my HOA is always due on the 1st of the month. And it is $350.50. I also get holiday pay on the 1st because it is Labor Day. So I am going to write holiday pay there. I have previously purchased, I think 2 months ago, this little appointment sheet. This is also from All Things Planned. And I do have, or I guess my husband has, a hearing appointment on the 2nd. So my husband has hearing loss due to a birth defect. And so we are looking at getting his hearing tested to make sure that everything is okay. And also perhaps looking into getting him a hearing aid. So they do have over-the-counter hearing aids now that are actually pretty good, but my husband actually only needs one because he only has one functional ear, and so it would be cheaper if we actually bought it from a hearing aid place that will sell just one. So I also have these hair appointment stickers, and these are also from All Things Planned, and I bought these the same time I bought the other ones. And I have a hair appointment to go get my hair done on the 3rd. Hold on, I didn't like the placement of that. Right there. And that is at 3 p.m. Also on the 3rd, I have a bill coming out, and that is for YouTube Premium. So I do not pay for cable or any other streaming service, only YouTube Premium. So that is why I use the little TV for that bill. And it is $15.20. On the 6th, I have to pay our Robinhood margins. So we basically pay interest on the Robinhood margins that we have. So this will be interest payment, and it is usually somewhere around $13, but I will not put the dollar amount until I know. And a lot of times we'll just use the dividends that we receive throughout the month to pay that. But I do like to keep track of how much it is. On the 7th, we have our gym membership. And that is $32.99. And then on that same day, on the 7th, we are flying to New York for our cruise. So we're gonna get there a day early. Okay. And then the next day will be the start of our cruise. So put that there. And write Island Princess Cruise. Then while we're on the cruise the next day, we do have a bill coming out. And this is our last payment for a Klarna that I did for Etsy, ordering actually for those trackers that I got from Budgeting on a Budget. So I'm gonna put Klarna number 4 because it's the 4th payment. And it is $23.85. On the 13th, we have a subscription that comes out, and it is my husband's Panera Sip Club subscription. And it is $5.42. On this same day, it is the closing date for my Amex card, so it needs to be paid off by this day. I will just put that there as a little reminder. On the 14th, we have another Klarna. So we have 2 right now. This one is actually for our Costco membership because we bought it through Groupon. And so we did it through Klarna, and the payment for that one is $32.50. And this is the 2nd payment. on this Klarna. So I will do number 2. Coming over to the 17th is when my cell phone bill is due. That's not straight, but it's fine. I can fix it later. And my cell phone bill kind of ranges, but it's typically around $140, but I'll fill that in after I get the statement. On the 21st, I have to pay my annual fee for my Sapphire Preferred card. And it is also the credit card closing date for that card. There we go. And then the next day, on the 22nd, it is the closing date for my Chase Freedom card. So I like to put the credit card ones so that I am reminded of my closing dates. And then on that day, I have these also from All Things Planned that I purchased with the other ones. And I have a birthday. And that will be my mom's birthday. So my family lovingly calls my mom Moo because when I was a little girl, my favorite animal was a cow and I would moo at her constantly and then she would moo back at me. So we just started calling each other Moo. And then my whole family, like my sister, my brother, my cousins, everybody calls her Moo now. So I actually only have one more bill, and that is going to be the 3rd Klarna payment for the Costco membership. So I will only have to pay one more payment on that in October, and then that one will be done. And then we should not have any more Klarna pay-in-fours because I don't plan on taking any more out. So that's Klarna number 3, and that one will also be $32.50. I did forget to add when we fly home from our vacation, so I am going to add a sticker for that. So we get back on the 18th. Okay, so fly back home. And I forgot to put in that the annual fee for my Chase Sapphire is $95. So with these end boxes, what I like to do is I have 2 more bills that I do not pay on a specific day because they are paid to my mom and my stepdad. So I will place those here. One of them is our car payment. So we're buying our car from my stepdad, so we're making monthly payments. And that is $450 a month. And the other bill that we pay to my mom because we're on her insurance plan is our car insurance. Let me just get this on there straight. I don't know why I was struggling so bad to get that sticker on, but it is on now. And this is car insurance. And it is $150 a month. The other thing that I will add to our planner as they happen are these date night stickers. So once a week, me and my husband like to go out together on our day off. So it will either be on a Monday or a Tuesday. And then we will have a date night. But I never really know if it will be on a Monday or a Tuesday. So I'll wait to stick those on. So for the most part, that is how I set up my monthly calendar for my planner. I will go through and put on this side my high yield savings account, the start of it, also my 401k, what it starts at, and my HSA account, the starting balance. And then I will list all of our rotating variable expenses, so the stuff that we use a lot, which would be like groceries, my cat, gas, rideshare, that sort of stuff, date night, and then I will fill in how much we spent at the end of the month. I'm so sorry if the angle changed. I realized that I totally did not put our payday stickers on. So we're actually paid every week because we're both paid bi-weekly on opposite weeks. So the green weeks are going to represent my husband's paycheck and the orange weeks will represent mine. If you guys would like to see how I set up the other sections of my planner using the budgeting stickers from All Things Planned, please leave me a comment. I was thinking about doing a video setting up each section of it, so if there's a section that you're interested in seeing, you can drop it down below and I'd be happy to make that video. But with that being said, that's the video for today. Thank you for joining my channel. Please like and subscribe. That helps my channel grow. And stay lucky.